Hey, Matt Blackett here, and today I want to talk to you about one of the most exciting products that's come around in a long time for me, the Powered Profiler from Kemper. Okay, and we saw the first Kemper profiling amplifier a year or two ago, and I reviewed it for Guitar Player, and as you know, this is a device that will allow you to model or profile any amplifier that you can get a microphone on. Okay, but we're not going to do that today because this one comes loaded with a whole bunch of great sounding profiles, and what's new about this one is it also has a digital power amp in it, and so you can just plug this directly into a cabinet, which we've done today, into a great sounding Bad Cat 4x12. And so I'm also using a really dynamic guitar here. This is the new S2 Mira from PRS, and I'm going to take you through a bunch of the sounds, although not nearly all the sounds, that this Kemper Power Profiler is capable of, and we'll just see what this thing can do. The first thing we're going to audition is a profile of a Vox AC30 set clean. If I want to dial in a little bit more gain, and a little bit more. Notice with all of these profiles is that it's very sensitive to how much I'm hitting the input of it. Right now I have this pickup split. If I take this pickup into a humbucker mode, you're going to see we get a lot more gain out of this fairly clean profile. So now I'm going to cruise through, and we're going to move up to a profile that was created by Mr. Keith Merrow. And he's an up-and-coming product demo guy that everybody's really excited about. This is something that he came up with that's called Bog People. And you're going to hear this is like great heavy sound here. But once again, very sensitive to the input gain that I'm slamming the front end with. If I roll this gain back just a little bit, roll my volume back, then moving to another Keith Merrow profile here. This is one that he calls Noob Clean. And again, I can raise the gain on it, or I can keep it clean, brighten it up a little bit. And that one's got some reverb on it. If I want to add some delay, it's as easy as just turning up the feedback and mix knobs. We have a ton of stop boxes in this thing. I can bring those in just by holding down one of these buttons, and now I can scroll through them. Let's go ahead and find like a chorus. You can tell I'm on a chorus when the display goes blue. Okay, here's a vintage chorus. And if that's too much chorus for you, and it's not for me, I can take some out just by changing the crossover. One of the cool things about the Kemper Profiler is that if you find a profile that you really like, you can find out who created it and then start seeking out other profiles from the same person. This is a guy named Till Schleicher. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. And I stumbled upon this JVM Marshall profile that he created that I really dug. And the fact is, I like a lot of this guy's profiles. So this is his profile of Marshall JVM with two microphones on it. Okay, now I find this to be an incredibly versatile profile in here. If I roll back the gain just a bit, I'm going to brighten it up just a hair, okay? Then we still have a really heavy sound, but it's one that is so dynamic I can take it from that tone all the way down to And because I like that one so much, I sought out some of his boogie rectifier tones here. And so here is just one of the best heavy tones in this thing, Mesa Boogie Dual Rectifier. So there you have it. This just barely scratches the surface of what this amazing box is capable of, but you can look for a full review in an upcoming issue of Guitar Player. You can also look for more videos on this site where I'm going to show you how the profiling process works. We're going to profile some of the amplifiers we have here around the office, and I'm just going to keep talking about everything I'm discovering about this Kemper powered profiler as we continue to put it through its paces here. So stay tuned for more exciting news from Kemper.